Good morning to all of you. So can you hear me? So first of all, I want to introduce myself. I am Durga Naresh, working as an aptitude trainer for last 12 years. Today, I am going to discuss Wipro NLTH 2022. It means that Wipro National Level Talent Hunt. That is the online exam name that can be conducted by the Wipro throughout the national wise. So I want to go with the exact pattern based specific training. What are the different rounds in the recruitment process in general? For example, if you take the Wipro recruitment process, there are 3 different rounds in the recruitment process. First one is the online test. And second one is the technical interview. And third one is the HR interview. So these are the 3 different rounds in their recruitment process conducted by the Wipro. But here in online test, there are different types of questions that may be related to aptitude, that may be related to logical reasoning, that may be related to English, that is the verbal, or that may be essay writing, or that may be technical coding. All these are in online test only. Once if you cleared the online test, directly you are eligible for the second round conducted by the company, that is technical interview, that is the face-to-face interview. And moreover, Wipro is one of the bulk requirement company, especially for 2022 batch. They released the notification for 3 times. So no company released their notification these many times in a single year. But Wipro released the notification 3 times. So please understand how much requirement they have. So first of all, understand what are the different sections in online exam that is conducted by the Wipro and what are the important topics section wise. So this is the pattern, online test pattern. There are 5 sections are there. First one is the verbal ability. So verbal ability nothing but English grammar, reading comprehension, like that. That is comes under section 1, verbal ability. They given 22 questions and you can solve it in 18 minutes only. You can solve those 22 questions in 18 minutes. Second one is the logical ability. They are giving 14 questions. We can solve it in 14 minutes. You can solve within 14 minutes. And third one is the quantitative ability. They may give 16 questions. We can solve it in 16 minutes. And followed by the coding. 2 problems are there. And last one is the essay writing. So you have to enter minimum 200 words within 20 minutes. So please plan accordingly whenever you attend the interview, you attend the online exam conducted by the Wipro. So what are the important topics for the verbal ability section? So these are the important topics for the verbal ability section. Spotting errors. They given 4 parts. First part A, second part B, third part C, and fourth part D. You have to find which part contains error. That may be grammatical error, that may be spelling error, A, B, C, D. You have to find which part contains an error. Second one is sentence improvement. Parajumbling. Parajumbling means they given 4 different sentences in 4 different options. We can arrange these 4 different sentences in a meaningful order. And the basic grammar related to articles, prepositions, error correction, sentence completion, fill in the blanks, sentence completion, vocabulary, nothing but antonyms and synonyms, vocabulary, antonyms and synonyms, and last one is the reading comprehension. And last one is the reading comprehension. These are the important topics we have to focus. Next one. Logical reasoning, coding and decoding, series, coding and decoding series, most important topics for most of the companies. Blood relations, directions, logical word sequence, data arrangement, nothing but seating arrangement, data sufficiency, inequalities. Inequalities means percentile means less than, A is equal to B means A is not more than, A by B means A is greater than or equal to, like that. Inequalities, data interpretation, and selection decision based questions. So 90% the reasoning questions are easy, but there are some minute logic hidden in that one. So you have to identify which logic is hidden in that one. Next one. Numerical ability, third section, quantitative ability section. Number system includes LCM and GCD also. Time and work, time and distance, including problems and trains, boards and streams. Percentages, profit and loss, and simple and compound interest is also comes under percentages. Mensuration, ratios, progressions, permutations, and probability. Permutations and Probability. So whether 2019 batch allowed or not, that can be decided by the company people at the time of the notification. But for 2019, very few companies. For every batch, that can be decided by the company people at the time of the notification. But right now for 2020, 2021, you have the more openings than 2019. Get the information over the social networking sites or get the information from our institute, Naresh Technologies. Okay, so out of these 5 sections, I will take care of both numerical section as well as the logical section. These are the recent questions of for 2023. On campuses will start from the June month only. Virtues already give the dates for some of the colleges on campus. Okay, so shall we start the examples? Write down numerical ability. These are the recent questions of Wipro. Write down the first one. An air conditioner can cool the hall. An air conditioner can cool the hall in 40 minutes. Yes, ma. For every company, 10 to 20% syllabus is the different. Okay. That may be if you have to take TCS, that may be if you have to take Cognizant, that may be you have to take Capgemini. So Capgemini is having, there is no aptitude section directly. That is a game-based aptitude. So first of all, listen the class. Why you are going for the regular doubts or normal doubts? What are the eligibility criteria? I will explain in the middle of the session now. Is it okay to everyone? So please focus on for some time questions more. Then we have to go for some general things. Don't worry. What are the eligibility criteria? Who is the founder? When was Wipro started? Or when was Wipro founded, like this? So an air conditioner can cool the hall in 40 minutes, while another takes 45 minutes to cool under similar conditions. If both the air conditions are switched on at the same instance, nothing but same time, then how long will it take to cool the room approximately? So if you observe clearly, this is the one of the example related to time and work. This is one of the example related to time and work. So everyone listen in what way we have to solve it. For example, there are two persons are there, A and B. Please understand. A alone can complete a piece of work in 10 days. A alone can complete a piece of work in 10 days. B alone can complete the same work alone in 15 days. A alone can complete a piece of work in 10 days. B alone can complete the piece of work in 15 days. If both A plus B together to complete the same work, A plus B together to complete the same work, find the number of days taken by them. So here, whatever the work done by A alone, whatever the work done by B alone, that is the same. Okay. To do the same work, both are working together. Both are working together. So in how many days? Nothing but directly for the basic model, you have to give the answer AB by A plus B. AB by A plus B. Write down your note. Write down your note. This is the company specific training. We don't want to explain the complete time and work again here. Write down. If A alone can do a work in X days or X hours or X minutes, X days, and B alone can do the same work in Y days, then the number of days required to them to work together to do the same work is xy by x plus y days. Xy by x plus y days. Here, first air conditioner is A, second AC is B. The first AC takes 40 minutes to cool the room. The second AC takes 45 minutes to cool the room separately. If both the ACs are switched on at a time, then in how many minutes the room can cool? So what is the answer? 40 into 45 by 40 plus 45. 40 plus 45. Do it your own calculation, no problem. Forty into 45 by 85. 40 into 45 is a multiple of 5. 5 9s are 5 9s are 85 is also a multiple of 5. 5 17s are nothing but what is the answer? 360 by 17. So 17 2s are 34. 2 is there. 17 1s are 17. 3 is there. Approximately 21.1 minutes. You have to find approximately what is the answer, nothing but 22 minutes is the answer. The option is not 21. Good morning, Anjali. Vaishnavi, good. Bashant Kumar, Sushma, good. So what is the option? Approximately 22. Approximately 22 minutes is the correct answer. Next one. Many times for last 2 years, they asked the question continuously for one particular set. Simplify, very easy one. 144 power, every paper contains easy level, moderate level, and difficulty level. Simplify 144 power minus 3 by 2 whole power minus 1 by 6. Minus 1 by 6. One 144 power minus 3 by 2 whole power minus 1 by 6. So 144 power minus 3 by 2 whole power minus 1 by 6. Remember, x to the power a whole to the power b is nothing but x to the power ab. Here minus into minus plus 3 2 jar 6. So 12 square is 144 whole power 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is nothing but 1 by 4. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 nothing but 1 by 4. So what is the final answer? 12 to the power 1 by 2. 12 to the power 1 by 2. Nothing but root 12. Nothing but root 12. If anyone not getting, please ask immediately. Get the concept first of all. There is no option root 12, but root 12 can be written as root 4 into 3. Root 4 nothing but 2 and 3. Yes, no, 2 root 3. Surendra, 12 square is 144, and if the equation like x to the power a whole to the power b, it can be written as x to the power ab. So minus 3 by 2 into minus 1 by 6. Minus minus plus ma 3 2 jar 6, 1 by 4 the power. So 12 power 2 whole power 1 by 4, nothing but 12 power 1 by 2 only. Now got it, Surendra? Everyone listen the class. Next one. Next one. A loan for 10,000 rupees. A loan for 10,000 rupees on simple interest. A loan for 10,000 rupees on simple interest is taken for as many years as the rate of interest. As many years as the rate of interest. If the interest to be paid is 361 rupees, if the interest to be paid is 361 rupees, then what is the rate of interest? Then what is the rate of interest? Then what is the rate of interest? So remember, 10,000 is the loan. 10,000 is the loan amount. So whenever 10,000 is the loan amount, that is under simple interest. That is under simple interest. Okay. and it is taken for the same time for the same time period. For example, everyone knows the basic formula SI is equal PTR by 100. The problem is not to remember the formula. The problem is to implement the formula in a proper way. They clearly given what exactly they given. Please note down. SI is 361 and the initial sum principal is 10,000 and the time period is X years and the time period is also and the rate of interest is also X%. As many years as the rate of interest, nothing but T and R, the values are same. Whatever you know, substitute the values. SI 361 is equal to 10,000 into X into X by 100. So 361 is equal to 100 into X square. This is a notepad, not possible to represent square directly. 10,000 and 100 is the denominator. So X square is equal to 361 by 100. X is equal to 361 is the 19 square. 100 is the 10 square. So what is the answer? 1.9. 1.9. Budma Jaydev. Rajni, 2.9 is not correct. Check it. Santosh. Next one. Where it is 19 by 2. 19 by 10. Yes, ma. These are some easy questions. And moreover, remember, in aptitude or reasoning, there is no easy level, there is no difficulty level. In exam point of view, even if they give the easy to moderate level, why the students not clear the exam properly? One is the time management issue. One is the time management. And the second one is the practice. These two are directly proportional. Why I'm saying that these two are the directly proportional? We observed many students, they attended the classes regularly from morning to evening. You spent your valuable time for the classes, but you are not focusing on practice. This is completely competitive subject. So whenever it is a competitive subject, everyone feels that I am the best than the other. The second person is best than third person best than the fourth person. There is no ending for the subject in competitive sector. Get it? So once if you know the answer, for example, I'm not criticizing anyone. After giving this example, simple interest 10,000, I think 2 to 3 members gave the answer 2.9. So once if they got the answer 1.9, they feel that sir very easy. Once if you know the answer, every problem looks like easy one, even difficulty one, even difficulty example is also looks like easy once if you get the answer. So everyone try to spend some time for practice. Next one. My friend collects this is not TCS exam Basan. Okay, this is a Wipro pattern. Last week we already completed TCS pattern. Don't compare with the TCS. So TCS paper is moderate to difficulty level. I request everyone don't compare with the other company online patterns. I am not saying that we have to work only for Wipro. This week Wipro company specific training. Last week TCS company specific training. Next week Infosys. Upcoming week Emphasis. Like that. So every company doesn't follow the same pattern. I'm sorry. Every company has its own pattern. Understood all of you? My friend collects antique stamps. Stop. She purchased two. But found that she needed to raise money. She needed to raise money urgently. So she told, so she showed them for 8,000 rupees each. She showed them for 8,000 rupees each. On one, she made 20%. On one, she made 20%. On another, she lost 20%. On another, she lost 20%. How much did she gain? How much did she gain or loss in the entire transaction? Entire transaction. Yeah, Jaydev, how to get 666? Pallavi. So please listen everyone. So within 2 to 3 weeks for Capgemini. Listen all of you. Listen, all of you. This problem is comes under profit and loss. In what way you have to solve this example easily? Please listen, ma. Here we have to discuss cost price, selling price, profit and loss. Whenever the selling price is more than cost price, he makes profit. Whenever the selling price is less than cost price, nothing but the cost price is more than SP, then he makes a loss. Okay. Now listen. Whenever a person purchasing an article, whenever a person purchasing an article at 100 rupees or X rupees or 10 rupees or 5 rupees. Remember, whatever the purchasing price, that may be 100, that may be X, that may be 10X, that may be 5, that may be 20, that may be 30. Initially, that price is completely equal to 100%. That price is completely equal to 100%. Listen the class first of all. That price is completely equivalent to 100%. Whenever our cost price, whenever the initial price is 100%, if he wants to make a profit is 20%, if he wants to make a profit of 20%, compulsory he sold the item more than cost price or less than cost price. If he wants to get 20% profit, he wants to sell more than cost price or less than cost price. More. How much more? How much percent more? How much profit you required? 20. Superb more. So whenever the person needs to get 20% more than CP, indirectly don't write ma 20% more than CP. CP is nothing but 100%. 20% more than 100% is nothing but 120%. 120% is the selling price. 120% is the selling price. Get it? But whenever a person wants to get the profit percentage or loss percentage, it is calculated always on cost price. It is calculated always on cost price. Then directly the selling price should be 120% of CP. Whenever a man wants to get 20% profit, the selling price should be equal to 120% of CP. If the person wants to get 5% loss, 5% loss means 5% less than CP. The remaining 95% is the CP. The remaining 95% of CP is the SP. If the person wants to get a 10% profit, 10% more than CP is nothing but 110% of CP is the selling price. If the person wants to get 50% profit, 150% of CP is the selling price. If the person wants to get a 300% profit, 300% profit is nothing but it should be 300% more than CP. Don't confuse. The statement is same. So profit means plus, loss means minus. Profit means plus, loss means minus. Clear? Now, in this particular example, they clearly given, we don't know what is the cost price, but the selling price of the first two item is 8,000. The selling price of the second item is also 8,000. The total selling price of two items is 16,000. The selling price of two items is 16,000. But we don't know the cost price now. Remember, whenever a person wants to sell this particular item at 8,000 rupees, he may get 20% profit. He may get 20% profit. Whenever the person wants to get 20% profit, the selling price should be 120% of CP. 120% of CP. Out of SP1 is 8,000 is equal to 120% of CP. CP is nothing but 8,000 into 100 by 120. 100 by 120. So approximately how much? Sorry, how much, ma'am? Good. So 6,666.66 approximately. And the second one, if he wants to sell the other item at 8,000 rupees, same cost, same selling price, 20% loss. Same formula, SP2 is equal to 20% loss, means the remaining 80% is the SP. 8,000 is equal to 80% of CP. From that, CP is equal to 8,000 into 100 by 80. Nothing but, what is the answer? This is CP2. This is CP1. Better to say, because there are two items are there. So what is the CP2? 10,000. CP2 is 10,000. Very clear. CP1 plus CP2. The total cost price for the both the item is 10,000 plus 6,666. 16,066. And the total selling price is 16,000. Total selling price is 16,000. 16,000 is the selling price and 16,666 is the cost price. Profit or loss? So CP is more than SP. Compulsory he makes loss. How much is the loss? Loss is nothing but CP minus SP. CP minus SP. Do it fast, ma. What is the answer? 666.66 is the loss. I given clear explanation to you. In exam point of view, we don't have that much of time to go with the stepwise explanation. Try to avoid the unnecessary steps in the calculation. Okay. Good. Most of the students got the answer, except few members. So everyone, listen carefully. Yes, ma'am. 666.66 is the loss, not the profit. All of you noted down? Next one. Next one. All these are the concept-oriented examples. Next one. Dhruva and Naksh drive at the speeds of 36 km per hour, 36 km per hour and 54 km per hour. 36 and 54 km per hour respectively. If Naksh takes 3 hours lesser than Dhruv takes for the same distance. Then the distance is Actually, in aptitude, out of 22 topics, there are 156 shortcut methods are there. So shortcut method is applicable for that particular example. But whenever you have to go for a common paper contains the questions from the different topics, irrespective of the topic wise discussion, better to focus on the subject. That is the reason I will give the explanation clearly from your side. Everyone, please focus. What is the distance traveled by them? Then the distance is what? This is comes under time and distance. So they clearly given that Dhruva speed is 36 km per hour and Naksu speed is 54 km per hour. Okay. So listen, don't worry. Dhruv speed is 36 km per hour and Nakshu speed is 54 km per hour. Both are traveling. D1 is the distance traveled by the Dhruv. D1 is the distance traveled by the Dhruv and D2 is the distance traveled by the Naks. So automatically, for example, if Dhruv takes X hours, to cover a particular D1 distance, Naksu takes 3 hours less, nothing but X minus 3 hours to travel the same distance or different distance. To travel the same distance or different distance. To travel the same distance, nothing but D1 is the distance traveled by the Dhruv and D2 is the distance traveled by the Naks. The distance traveling by both the persons is same. What is the formula for distance? Speed into time is equal to speed into time. What is the speed of the Dhruv? 36 into X hours is equal to 54 is the speed of the Naks into X minus 3. X minus 3. Do it fast, ma. Please solve this example. Please solve this equation to get the value of X. 36x is equal to 54x minus 54 into 3. 350s are 150, 3 4s are 12, 162. So 18x is equal to 162. From that, x is equal to 9. X is the time, but you have to find the distance now. D1 or D2, no problem. So D1 is nothing but speed into time, that is 36 into 9. 36 10s are 360. 36 10s are 360. So 36 9s are is nothing but 360 minus 36. Nothing but what? 324 kilometers is the correct answer. Some indirect examples are there. Be careful. So every problem contains easy level, moderate level, and difficulty level. Some are indirect, some are direct. Good, Akash, Ashish. Get it, all of you? Pallavi, x value is 9. From that, you have to find the total distance. Yes, next one, 324. Everyone, please respond properly. 324. Next one. Shreya picks a letter. Shreya picks a letter. Shreya picks a letter from the set of English alphabet. From a set of English alphabet and finds it to be a vowel. And finds it to be a vowel. What is the probability that the letter is either A or U? What is the probability that the letter is either A or U? Probability related. So remember, total how many vowels are there? 5 vowels are there. Total how many vowels? 5 vowels. Out of these five vowels, in permutations or combinations and probability, remember, and means into, or means plus. And means into, or means plus. If you pick one letter, that is either A or U. Very clear, or means plus. So how many possibilities that picking letter is A? Only one possible. And how many times that picking letter is U? Only one possible. So total 2 times are there. These are the number of times that the event occurs. But these are the total possible outcomes of an experiment. So it means that what is the probability of any event is equal to number of times that event occurs by the total outcomes of an experiment. Okay, nothing but 2 by 5. Good man. Next one. All of you noted down. Next one. So when was Wipro company founded? 1945. What type of services the Wipro offers? In interview point of view, before attending interview, we have to know the minimum things about the company. We don't want the complete internal things about the company, but we need to know minimum. What type of services they offer means IT services, and consulting services and BPO services. Okay. Next one. In the equation, one more easy example. In the equation, 15 power minus 1 into x, 15 power minus 1 into x, power minus 1 into x, is equal to 1 by 5 power 3. 1 by 5 power 3. 1 by 5 power 3. Find the value of x. Find the value of x. So 15 power minus 1 into x is equal to 1 by 50, 1 by 5 power 3. So 1 by 15 power minus 1, sorry, 15 power minus 1 is nothing but 1 by 15 is equal to 1 by 5 cube. X by 15 is nothing but 3 into 5 is equal to 1 by 5 cube. Is it possible to go for the x value? Left hand side and right hand side. 1 5 is cancelled. Only 2 5s left in the denominator of the right hand side. Then what is the x value? What is the x value? Good. Rajni, be careful. I think don't be hurry for the answers. Previously also, I think you may get the correct answer, but due to some hurriness, you may get the wrong answer. It is not 25 by 3, it is 3 by 25. Don't be hurry for the answers, everyone. Sushma, is it 25 by 3 or 3 by 25? So it is 3 by 25. Okay. So x is equal to 3 by 5 square, 3 by 25. Next one. Next one. 3 by 25. Next one. A comma B comma C. A comma B and C are such that B is the simple interest on A. Everyone, please note down the example first of all. B the simple interest on A. and C is the simple interest on B, and C is the simple interest on B for the same period and the same rate of interest. The relation between these three is so B is the simple interest on A and C is the simple interest on B. Yeah. Listen, listen everyone. A comma B comma C are there. A comma B comma C are there. B is a simple interest on A for how many years? For T years. At what rate? R%. C is the simple interest on B for the same time period at the same rate. Whenever we know formula SI is equal PTR by 100, by using that SI is B, P value is A into T into R by 100. From that, what is the TR value? 100 into B by A. What is the TR value? 100 into B by A. Second equation, we have to create for the same formula. For the same formula, SI is C on which one? B into same time, same rate by 100. TR is equal to 100 into B, 100 into C by B. Equation 1, equation 2. If you observe clearly, in both the equations, TR is there. So TR equal 100 into B by A is equal to 100 into C by B. 100 cancel. B by A is equal to C by B. Nothing but B square is equal to A into C. B square is equal to A into C. Not A is equal to B is equal to C. What is the answer? B square is equal to AC. Good, ma'am. Vaishnavi, Pallavi. B square by A. Shreya, your answer is B square by A, but what about the C variable? Okay, good man, Nagendra Babu. Next one. Yeah, no issue. Good, Shreya. Next one. B square is equal to AC. Next one. How many liters of 90% solution? How many liters of a 90% solution of concentrated acid? How many liters of a 90% solution of a concentrated acid needs to be mixed with a 75% solution of concentrated acid. A 75% solution of the concentrated acid to get a 30-liter solution of 78% concentrated acid. This problem comes under mixtures and ligations. It means that it is from ratios and proportions. Yeah, listen, all of you know. Listen. This is a liquid A. This is a liquid B. Liquid A is mixed with liquid B to produce liquid C, 30 liters. In liquid A, how many liters are there? We don't know. But in liquid A, 90% is the acid and the remaining 10% is the water. They clearly mention 90% solution. Solution nothing but it is a mixture of both acid and water. Out of that solution, 90% is the acid. Remaining 10% is the water. In second liquid, 75% is the acid and the remaining 25% is the water. In the third solution, out of 30 liters, 78% is the acid and the remaining 22% is the water. Understood, all of you? Clear? So 30 liters is the total quantity after mixing some quantity from A plus some quantity from B is equal to 30. A plus B is 30. A plus B is 30. Write down. Write down. Write down. From the given data, from the given data, from the given data, very clear. A plus B is equal to C. The meaning of that is, please understand, some liters from A mixed with some liters with B to produce 30 liters in C. To produce 30 liters in C is equal to 30 liters. Is equal to 30 liters. But out of these 30 liters, how much is the acid? 78% is the acid and the remaining 22% is the water. So indirectly, 78% of 30 liters is acid quantity. So what is the value of 78 into 3? 78% of 30. 78 into 3. 370s. 210. 3 8 is 24. 234. Nothing but 23.4 liters is 23.4 liters is the acid quantity out of 30 liters. But in liquid A, 90% is the acid quantity. 90% is the acid quantity, means 90% of A is equal to 90% means 90 by 100 of A. It means that 0.9 A, 0.9 A, 0.9 A. In liquid B, everyone please follow the calculation. In liquid B, there is other method also, but this is the easy to understand everyone. In liquid B, 75% is the acid. Nothing but the quantity of acid is 75% of B, means 75 by 100 of B. 75 by 100 means 0.75 B. 0.75 B. Okay, clear. Indirectly, 0.9 A is the quantity of acid in the first liquid. 0.75 B is the quantity of acid in second container. Whenever we mix both the varieties, the resulting quantity out of 30 liters is 23.4 is the quantity of acid. Hope all of you understood up to that. Any doubts? Hope all of you got it. While explaining, listen the class, everyone. Okay, don't do the methods in your own way while explaining. The question is, how many liters of liquid A mixed with liquid B to get liquid C? Liquid C is 30 liters. So to get these 30 liters, compulsory A and B are mixed. A and B are A 10 liters, B 20 liters, A 5 liters, B 25, A 15, B 15, A 29, B 1, like that to produce 30 liters. So that is the equation 1. A plus B is 30. A plus B is 30. But very clear that liquid A contains 90% is the acid, nothing but 90% of A, 0.9 A is the quantity of acid, and B contains 75% is the acid. The remaining 25% is the water. So out of that 0.75, B is the quantity of acid. And coming to the resulting quantity, 30 liters is the remaining 30 liters out of 30. 78% is the quantity of acid. It means that 78% of 30 is nothing but 23.4 liters is the acid quantity. In liquid A, 0.98 is the acid. In liquid B, 0.75 is the B. And in resulting quantity, 23.4 liters is the acid. So if you mix the acid quantity of A, 0.9, acid quantity of B, 0.75, is to get the acid quantity of third C, 23.4. Now understood at least? Ishika, got it, ma? Ashish? So let us assume that is the equation 2. So equation 1 is a plus b is equal to 30. Equation 2 is 0.9a plus 0.75b is equal to 30. Is equal to 23.4. Is it possible to solve both the equations? Is it possible to equate both the equations? Yes. So what will you do? Equation 1 is multiply with 0.9 to remove a value, to cancel a value. We know how to solve two different equations. After solving 0.9a plus 0.9b is equal to 30 into 0.9, 27. Second equation, there is no change, is equal to 23.4. If you observe clearly, 0.9 cancel, 0.9 minus 0.75, 0.15b is equal to 27 minus 23.4, 3.6. Don't think that every problem is possible to get within 1 minute or within 30 seconds. And overall, we have to manage the time for the whole exam paper. For that, b is equal to 3.6 by 0.15. 3.6 by 0.15. What is the answer? $24. So whenever b value is 24, whenever b value is 24, as we know, a plus b is 30. From that, a value is 6 liters and b value is 24 liters. A value is 6 and b value is 24. They clearly given. Read the statement number 1. How many liters of A? How many liters of A? So what is the quantity of A? 6 liters is the correct answer. 6 liters is mixed with 24 liters to produce 30 liters. 6 liters is the correct answer, ma'am. Don't confuse whether it is 24 or 6. Be careful while dealing with the ratio. 24 liters is the second quantity. 6 liters is the first quantity. I given clear explanation. Hope everyone understood. Did it, ma'am? Next one. After completion of the class, spend some time. Don't worry. Every week I am available for you. You can ask any doubts for your clarification, no problem. Next one. One more easy example now. For some questions, you may get the answers within 30 seconds. For some questions, you may get the answers within 2 minutes. So we can balance the time for the overall section. Ashish, got it? Ishika? So 2 power 2n minus 1 is equal to 1 by 8 power minus 3. Listen, ma. 2 power n minus 1 is equal to 1 by 8 power n minus 3. So 2 power 2n minus 1 is equal to 1 by 8 power n minus 3. So 2 power 2n minus 1 is equal to the inverse of 8. 1 by 8 power n minus 3 is 8 power 3 minus n. Everyone knows 1 by a is equal to a power minus 1. 1 by a is equal to a power minus 1. A power minus 1 is nothing but 1 by a. So 8 power minus of n minus 3 nothing but 3 minus n. 8 is nothing but 2 cube. So 2 power 2n minus 1 is equal to 8 is nothing but 2 power 3 whole power 3 minus n. From that 2 power 3 into 3, 9 minus 3 power 3 into n. Whenever the bases are equal, the powers are also equal. So 2n minus 1 is equal to 9 minus 3n. Do it, Pashma, find the value of n. 2n plus 3n. 5n is equal to 9 plus 1, 10. What is the n value? 2 is the correct answer. Two is the correct answer. Good, ma. Gautami. So aptitude is not the rocket science. Due to lack of practice, we are unable to solve the problems. Get the method, get the subject, practice yourself, implement in a proper way. Everyone. So what is the n value? 2 is the correct answer. Next one. Two numbers are in the ratio. Two numbers are in the ratio 5:7. Two numbers are in the ratio 5:7. If their LCM is 105, if their LCM is 105, what is the difference between their squares? So whenever they given the ratio between the numbers 5:7, write down, write down. Let us assume, write down, let us assume the numbers are 5x comma 7x. The numbers are 5x comma 7x. The numbers are 5x comma 7x. One of the most important formula, very, very important, as we know, the product of two numbers a into b is equal to LCM into GCD. LCM into GCD. The first number is 5x, second number is 7x. The common factor between 5x and 7x is x. Out of that, LCM is 105 and the GCD is x. GCD nothing but the greatest common divisor, or ACCF, highest common factor, both are same. GCD or SCF both are same. Don't confuse. So highest common factor between 5x and 7x. The common factor is x. So 5 into 7, 35. X is equal to 105. Right hand side and left hand side, x and x cancel. X is equal to 3. Once if you get the value of x is equal to 3, the first number is 5 into 3, 15. Second number is 7x, 7 into 3, 21. But what is required? The difference between their squares. The difference between their squares. The difference between their squares. So b square, 21 square minus 15 square. Don't take the negative value. If you want to take a square minus b square or b square minus a square, no problem. 21 square is 441 minus 15 square is 225. That is 216. Do it fast now. Good. So Praja, to previously now. Got it now? Next one, 216. Next one. Remember that formula. Next one. When 2 power 35 is divided by 5, 2 power 35 is divided by 5, then what is the remainder? Please make sure that net connection should be high. Okay, after completion of this, reasoning section is also there. 2 4 35 is divided by 5. Then what should be the remainder? Then what should be the remainder? Listen, ma. 2 power 35. We don't know direct value of 2 power 35. Okay. But remember, but remember, how many 2s are there? 35 2s are there. Whenever they given this type of example, please understand that 2 is the smaller than the denominator. 2 is the smaller than the denominator. So whenever 2 is the smaller than denominator, this is the way we have to calculate. First of all, 2 is the smaller number. Then you can form the cycle. Like 2 power 1, 2 is divided by 5. The remainder is 2. 2 is the smaller number by the larger number. Always the remainder should be smaller number. 2 power 1 is divided by 5. The remainder is 2. And 2 power 2, 4. 4 by 5. The remainder is 4. 2 power 3, 8. 8 is divided by 5. 5 1 jar, 5. 3 is the remainder. This process is continue up to you may get the minimum value, minimum remainder. 2 power 4 is 16. 16 is divided by 5. The remainder is 1. 2 power 4, 16 by 5. 5 3 are 15. 1 is the remainder. You may get the minimum value. It means that now you can check to reduce the number of steps whether 35 is a multiple of 4 or not. No, 35 is not a multiple of 4, but up to 32 it is a multiple of 4 plus 3. 2 power 35 can be written as 2 power 32 plus 3. It means that 2 power 32 into 2 power 3 is divided by 5. What is the remainder? 2 power 32 can be written as 2 power 4 whole power 8. So like that, how many 2 power 4s are there? 8 2 power 4s are there, into 2 power 3 is divided by 5. For 1 2 power 4, 1 is the remainder. For 1 2 power 4 is divided by 5, 1 is the remainder. Like that, how many 2 power 4s are there? 2 power 4 into 2 power 4 into 2 power 4. Like that, 8 2 power 4s are there. For every 2 power 4, 1 is the remainder, nothing but 1 into 1 into 1 and so on up to 8 times is 1. 2 power 3 is divided by 5. The remainder is 3. So in the middle, the symbol is into. 1 into 3, 3 is the answer. 1 into 3, 3 is the answer. Get it, all of you? Up to 2 power 4, you may get the minimum remainder. So whenever up to 2 power 4, you may get the minimum remainder. Considered 35 is a multiple of 4 or not. 35 is not a multiple of 4. Up to 32, it is a multiple of 4. 35 can be written as 32 plus 3. 32 plus 3 means 2 power 32 into 2 power 3. 32 is a multiple of 4. Like this you can write 2 power 4 into 2 power 4 into 2 power 4 and so on up to 8 times. If you write 2 power 4, 2 power 4, 2 power 4, you may get 2 power 32. For every 2 power 4 divided by 5, the remainder is 1. For every 2 power 4, the remainder is 1. The third 2 power 4, the remainder is 1. Like that, how many 2 power 4s you have? 8 2 power 4s, nothing but 1 power 8 means 1 into another 2 power 3 left. 2 power 3 is divided by 5, the remainder should be 3. So 1 into 3, 3. Now is it okay, Vaishnavi? Yes, ma. Whenever a number is divided by 5, the remainders should be less than 5. That may be 0, that may be 1, that may be 2, that may be 3, that may be 4 possible. Shreya, 0 is not the correct answer. Now is it okay? If they give 2 power 36, your answer is 1. Yes, ma, 3 is the correct answer. Did you listen the class, Shreya? It is 2 power 35, not 2 power 36. Whenever a number is divided by 5, the remainder should be less than the divisor. So listen all of you once again. Most important one for some of the companies. Yeah. 2 power 35 means how many 2s are there? 2 into 2 into 2 and so on up to 35 times. If it is divided by 5, what should be the remainder? So I am saying that here 2 is the smaller than 5. That is the reason you can form a cycle. That cycle is if 2 power 1 is divided by 5, 2 is the remainder. 2 power 1 is nothing but the smaller number is the remainder. 2 power 2, 4, 4 by 5, 4 is the remainder. Only remainder means where you didn't get. So 2 by 5. 5 0 times, ma. 5 0 times. Get it? The extra 2 is the remainder. 4 by 5. 5 is never divided. Okay. So 5 0 times, the extra 4 is the remainder. 8 by 5. The quotient is 1 time. 5 1 jar 5. Extra 3 is the remainder. 2 power 4 16. 16 is divided by 5. 5 3 jar 15. Extra 1 is the remainder. Now is it okay? 2 is never divided by the 5. 2 is a smaller number. So quotient is 0, remainder is 2. Do you know this one? Like if A is divided by B, then A is the number is equal to B into quotient plus remainder. Same thing you can follow. This is the divisor. This is the number. N is equal to divisor into the quotient plus remainder. Now I am saying that 2 is the number and 5 is the divisor. So 2 is equal to divisor is 5 and the number of times are 0 and the remainder is 2. Very basic things. I don't know what you learn in your graduations. Yes, ma'am. No, got it, Shreya, Shivam. Next one. Rahul can finish. Rahul can finish 1/5 of his homework. Rahul can finish 1/5 of his homework in 1 hour. Rahul can finish 1/5 of his homework in 1 hour. Neha can finish 3/7 of their homework, 3/7 of her homework in 1 hour 30 minutes. One hour 30 minutes. And Ria can finish 3/4 of her homework in 3 hours 30 minutes. If all of them start their homework at 12 p.m., and can go to play as soon they all finish their homework. When can they start to play if they take a break at 3:30 p.m.? For 30 minutes. For 30 minutes. Okay. So Rahul, Neha, and Ria, 3 persons are there. Don't be tense with the number of lines in the example. Yeah, listen, ma. Rahul can complete 1/5 of the whole work. 1/5 of his homework in 1 hour. Whenever he can complete 1/5 of the work in 1 hour, the whole work in 5 hours. Say na? Say yes or no. 1/5 of W is equal 1 hour. From the W is equal 5 into 1, 5 hours. Neha can complete 3/7 of her homework in 1 hour 30 minutes. 3/7 of her homework in 1 hour 30 minutes. 3/7 of her homework in 1 hour 30 minutes means 1.5 hours. From that, the whole work is in the whole work is in the whole work is in 1.5 into 7 by 3 is equal to how much? 1.5 into 7. So 15 7 jar 105 means 10 by 5 by 3 is equal 3.5 hours. That is about the Neha. Third one is the Ria. Ria can complete 3/4 of her homework in 3 hours 30 minutes. 3/4 of her homework. 3/4 of her homework in 3 hours 30 minutes means 3.5. So 3.5 means W is equal to 3.5 into 4 by 3. 3.5 into 4 is 14 by 3 hours. 14 by 3 hours. That is about the total time taken by Rahul, Neha, and Ria. If all started at 12 p.m., compulsory Rahul takes to play 12 p.m. plus after 5 hours, because it takes 5 hours to complete the whole homework. Nothing but at 5 p.m. If you remember properly, at 3:30 there is a break of 30 minutes. Means at 5:30 p.m. he will be free to play. Neha, if she started at 12 p.m., she takes total 3.5 hours. She takes 3.5 hours plus 30 minutes is the break. So 12 p.m. plus 3.5. 12 p.m. plus 3.5. 3 hours 30 minutes plus 30 minutes more. 4 hours. 4 p.m. is the time that Neha takes to play. If you take Ria, 12 p.m. plus 30 minutes break plus total time is 14 by 3 hours, not the minutes. 14 by 3 hours is nothing but how much? 14 by 3 into 1 hour is nothing but 60 minutes is equal to 14 into 320 jar 280 minutes. 280 minutes means for 4 hours, 240 minutes plus extra 40 minutes. So in place of 14/3, you can write 4 hours plus 40 minutes. That is equal to 12 p.m. plus 4 hours plus 30 plus 70, 30 plus 40, 70 minutes. You are the responsible to make the number of steps in the increasing or decreasing. 12 p.m. plus 4 hours plus 70 minutes means 1 hour plus 10 minutes. Nothing but 5:10 p.m. Nothing but 5:10 p.m. The problem is completed, ma. So Rahul 5:30 p.m. Neha 4 p.m. but Ria 5:10 p.m. Which one is the exact answer now? So they clearly mentioned that. Listen, ma. And can go to play as soon as they all finish their homework. Yes, all finish their homework is nothing but compulsory. Whenever the Neha start to play, possible is at 4 o'clock. But at that time, for Rahul not possible, for Ria not possible. If it is 5:10, Rahul is not possible. But if it is 5:30, if it is 5:30 p.m., for Neha it is okay, for Ria it is okay. So finally, what is the answer? At 5:30 p.m., all are going to play because all of them work is completed. General example only 5:30 p.m. Yes, no. Good. Next one. Next one. A man rows a boat. A man rows a boat at a speed of 5 km per hour in still water. Find the speed of a river. Find the speed of a river if it takes him 1 hour to row a boat. To a place 2.4 kilometers away and return back. You have to find the speed of the river. This is comes under boats and streams. Very simple topic. So listen, here you can remember this is the place from A to B in the river. This is the place from B to A. The distance between A to B is 2.4 kilometers. And the distance from B to A is also 2.4 kilometers. But while traveling in the river, please focus. While traveling in the river, please focus. If it is A to B downstream, B to A should be upstream. If A to B is the upstream, B to A should be is the downstream. Get it all of you. Downstream nothing but whenever we are swimming, whenever we are traveling along the water, along the flow, that is called downstream. Whenever we are swimming whenever we are traveling opposite to the flow, that is called upstream. Generally, in which direction our speed is more, along the flow or opposite to the flow? In which direction our speed is high, along the flow or opposite to the flow? Along the flow. Okay, so they clearly given that the speed of the boat is 5 kilometers per hour. The speed of the river, nothing but the speed of the stream, we don't know. Let us assume that is x kilometer per hour. We have to find the speed of the stream, x kilometer per hour. Whenever we know the speed of the boat and speed of the stream, downstream speed is nothing but the speed of the boat plus the speed of the river, nothing but 5 plus x. Upstream speed is speed of the boat minus speed of the river, 5 minus x. We have the concept how to get 5 plus x and how to get 5 minus x in the regular class. 5 plus x is the downstream speed and 5 minus x is the upstream speed. They clearly given to travel from A to B plus to travel from B to A, the total journey takes 1 hour. The total journey takes 1 hour. If A to B is the downstream time plus B to A is the upstream, the total time is 1 hour. What is the formula for time? Distance by speed. Downstream time, nothing but downstream distance by downstream speed plus upstream time is nothing but upstream distance by upstream speed is equal to 1 hour. They clearly given from A to B 2.4 by 5 plus x upstream distance is also same, 2.4 by 5 minus x. Do it Postma, find the value of x. Find the value of x. X is the speed of the river. 5.4, 5.x, 5 plus x, 5 minus x is the terms in the numerator. Take the LCM. 5 plus x plus 5 minus x is equal to 1 into 5 plus x into 5 minus x. (2.4) into 5 plus 5, 10. X and x cancel. A plus b into a minus b. A square minus b square. 24 is equal to 25 minus x square. So x square is equal to 1. X is equal to, you can take not minus 1. X should be plus 1. X should be plus 1. So we'll start the reasoning shortly. Okay. Next one. Next one, ma. What is the speed of the river? 1 is the correct answer. Next one. Mary's salary is reduced by. Mary's salary is reduced by 10%, by what percentage must her new salary be increased in order to gain her whole salary? Okay. So very easy one. Whenever the salary is decreasing by 10%, for example, don't confuse ma. Percentages is one of the easy topic and confusion topic. Every problem is some tricky is there. Your old salary is 100%, 100 rupees otherwise. Okay. Now it is decreasing by 10%. Now it is decreasing by 10%. Now your new salary is 90 rupees, but you don't want 90, you want to get 100. The question is, for your new salary, how much percentage is added to get your old salary? Got my point? Is it equal to 10? No. For 100, if you reduce 10%, you may get 90. 10% of 100 is nothing but if you reduce only 10, that is 90. But how much salary you can increase to get the old salary? If you are adding 10% of 90, nothing but 9 rupees only. It is 99, not 100. Understood? Write on a note. Write on a note. If the first number is X% more than second number, then the second number is 100 into X by 100 into X by 100 plus X% less than first number. Direct formula. Second one, if the first number is 10% more, nothing but X% less than the second number, less than means minus. Then the second number is 100 into X by 100 minus X% more than the first number. More than the first number. Okay. So very clear that 100 into X value is 10 by 10 is decreasing na, means minus. 100 into 10 by 90, that is equal to 100 by 9. Get it? Next one. Yet present, the ratio between the ages of For half an hour, please be wait everyone. Some reasoning part is there. At present, the ratio between the ages of Ram and Shyam. At present, the ratio between the ages of Ram and Shyam is 6:5. Is 6:5 respectively. After 7 years, Shyam's age will be 32 years. Sam's age will be 32 years. Then find the present age of the Ram. Then find the present age of the Ram. So Ram and Shyam present ages ratio is 6:5. Previously, we know how to convert the ratio into the numbers. Ram age is 6x and Shyam age is 5x. This is the way we have to convert the ratio into the numbers. Ram is 5x and Shyam is 5x, 6x and 5x. Whenever your present age is 5x, after 7 years, it will become 5x plus 7. Shyam age after 7 years, 5x plus 7, that is equal to 32. From that, is it possible to go for 5x is equal to 25, x is equal to 5. X is equal to 5. They given one statement should be the reference to find the x value. Once if we get the x value is 5, Ram present age is 6x. Nothing but the present age of the Ram is 6 into 5, 30 years is the correct answer. Yes. Good ma, Shreya, Pallavi good, Pravalika, Jaydev. Get it all of you? And moreover, whenever you have the information, next week Infosysma. So whenever you have the information, please prepare accordingly before attending the training. Like what are the basic topics we have to focus, and please revise it. And if you don't have the regular training, at least whatever the examples we covered in the TCS, whatever the examples we covered in this today's Wipro, if you revise it for Infosys, it will be easy for you. Next one. Those 16 questions are comes under Wipro quantitative ability, mathematical related. So calculation required, but coming to the reasoning part, there is no that much of calculation required. Just you have to think logically and gives the answers. Okay. So shall we go for the reasoning part? Just you have to think logically and gives the answers. Yes, my recording is provided, no problem. Yeah, write down. Logical ability contains 14 questions. Write down. If chair is coded as coding and decoding, nothing but they given two different words. Chair is coded as HCAIR. How it rearranging? Please focus. How it rearranging? Please focus. CHAIR rearranged like HCC. First two letters reversing. A is the common. There is no change. IR becomes RI. Then by using same, SHAME is coded as what? First two letters SH becomes HES, reversing. The middle letter is the common, no change, and ME becomes EM. ME becomes EM. ME becomes EM. Yes, no, good. Rearranging. Next one. Apples are coded as, everyone please focus, everyone. Apples are coded as, apples are red is coded as 541 541. Remember, whether the words are repeated or not, please check it, ma. So if the letters are not repeated, apples representing 5, R representing 4, and red representing 1. My eye swollen is 9 to 7. My means 9, I means 2, 7 means swollen. Fear of dark 368. 3 is the fear, 6 is of, dark is 8. Like that, apple representing 5, of nothing but 6, and my representing 9, I representing 2. I representing 2. Corresponding words representing the corresponding digits. Corresponding words representing the corresponding digits. 5692. 5692. All of you noted down? Ashish. We need more patience for quantitative mathematical problems. Tell me, Vijay Kumar. Rahul. Next one. D and E are, please keep this example with you. Don't looking to give the answers. D and E have 3 children. D and E have 3 children. A, comma, B and C. F is A's spouse. F is A's spouse. D is the grandfather of G. D is the grandfather of G. D is the grandfather of G. B is the mother of H. B is the mother of H. F is G's father. F is G's father. Who is the male child of D and E? Who is the male child of D and E? Remember, ma, D and E having 3 children ABC. Out of ABC, who are the female and who are the male, we don't know. But out of D and E, who is the father and who is the mother, we don't know. While dealing with the blood relation, be careful. And F is the A's spouse. F is the A's spouse is nothing but spouse means that may be husband or that may be wife. F is the A's spouse. Very clear that F and A. Very clear that F and A both are of same generation and both are of wife and husband. Both F and A are wife and husband. Both F and A are wife and husband. Who is the wife? Who is the female? Who is the male? We don't know. And whenever A is this generation, coming to B and C are also same generation, because all are our brothers and sisters are in same generation. Total 5 generations are there. Total 25 relations we consider. D is the grandfather of G. D is the grandfather of G. This is our generation. This is our generation. So whenever this is our generation, D is the grandfather of G. So G is below our generation and D is our above generation. Our father, our mother is the grandfather or grandmother for our children. Okay. So whenever we are in this generation, G's grandfather is the D. D grandfather nothing but D is the male. Male representing with a square. D is the grandfather. Don't add any extra data. D grandfather. D is the male. But very clear, D and E are having the children means D and E are wife and husband. If D is the male, E is the female. Both D and E are the wife and husband. Both are in same generation. If D is the grandfather, E is the grandmother. And B is the mother of H. So B is the mother. B is the female. Of whom? H. So G and H are in same generation. H is child for B. We don't know H is the daughter or H is the son. F is G's father. F is the father. F is the father means F is the male. F is the G's father. They are not giving the information about G. We need more patience while solving the problems. As we know, if you lose your patience, you will become a patient. Whenever A and F are wife and husband, F is the male and compulsory A should be the female. F and A both are wife and husband. That is about the given data. Remember, D and having the 3 children A, B, C. Out of that A and B are female. We don't know about C. Get it all of you. Actually, for this question, the answer is cannot be determined. For this question, the answer is cannot be determined. D and D having the 3 children, all 3 are the female, all 3 are the male, or 2 male and 2 female like that. We don't know any information now. 2 female and 1 male, 2 male and 1 female. We don't have any information. But according to the option, the possibility is C is the male candidate. C is the male. Okay. If they give the option cannot be determined directly, there is no second thought. The answer should be cannot be determined. Good morning, Manjula. Pravalika, we can't say exactly whether C is the male or not perfectly. Okay. But as per the options, we thought that C is the male. Next one. reasoning problems while solving very easy, looks like. Next one, 0.28 comma 0.28 comma 0.28 into 2, 0.28 into 2 is 2.6, 0.28 into 2, 5.6, 0.56, 0.56 into 3, 56 into 3 ma, 168, 1.68 into 2, into 3, into 4, into 2, into 3, into 4, 1.68 into 4, 168 into 4, 672, nothing but 6.72. Susmita, 3.36 is not the correct answer. 6.72 is the correct answer. Good, Gautami. Get it, all of you. Next one. What is the value of, this is data sufficiency, most important for most of the companies. What is the value of A plus B plus C that is a question, and followed by 2 or 3 statements. A plus B is twice the value of C. A plus B is twice the value of C. We don't want what is the exact value of A plus B plus C, but to find the value of A plus B plus C, which statement or which statements are sufficient? Statement 1 ma, A plus B is twice the value of C, nothing but A plus B is equal to C. So whenever A plus B plus C means A plus B value is 2C plus C value is C. Indirectly A plus B plus C is 3C. And C is the square root of 49. Nothing but C is value is 7. So C value is 7. Is it possible to find the value of A plus B plus C? Yes, that can be find from statement 1 alone. That can be find without the help of statement 2, without checking the statement of 2. Leave it about the statement 1, check with the statement 2. A, B, C all are equal. Nothing but A, X, B, X, C, X. A plus B plus C, nothing but 3X. And the sum should be a multiple of 5. And the sum should be a multiple of 5. If the sum is 15, x value is 5. If the sum is 30, x value is 10. If the sum is 45, x value is 15. So which one is correct? All are multiples of 5 only, na? 15, 30, 45, 60, all are multiples of 5. We can't find the unique value of a plus b plus c. So only the second statement alone is not sufficient. Only statement 1 alone is sufficient. Option A is the correct answer. Read it clearly. Read it clearly. The information from statement 1 alone is sufficient, but statement 2 information is not sufficient alone. We don't want what is the answer, that may be 21 or 41. But to find the value of a plus b plus c, which statement is sufficient? Okay. You get it? Next one. Next one. Only statement 1 alone. All these are the recent questions of Wipro. Please revise it and please note down these examples. X walks 6 kilometers. X walks 6 kilometers towards the east from point A. And from the same point, Y walks. And from the same point, Y walks 8 kilometers towards south. And from the same point, Y walks 8 kilometers towards the south. How far the two friends? How far the two friends from each other now? Hope all of you are utilizing the class in a proper way. And moreover, whenever it is a concept oriented example, spend more time, 5 to 6 minutes. But whenever it is the problem based explanation, better to focus on that particular example only for the less time. This is the point A. This is the point A. So whenever, if you have to say this is a point A, this is the eastma. From point A, X walks 6 kilometers. Now here X is there. From the same point, Y walks 8 kilometers towards the south. This is 8 kilometers. Here Y is there. How far both the friends? This is the right angle triangle. One side is 6, other side is 8. The hypotenuse is root 8 square plus 6 square. Root 8 square plus 6 square. 64 plus 36 under the root, nothing but root 100, means 10 kilometers is the correct answer. Chandra Mohan, Got it? One more example, read the directions only. Two friends A and B start walking from a same point. Two friends A and B start walking from a same point. A goes 20 kilometers toward the northeast direction. So these are the directions: east, west, south. I am expecting the answer from you, more people. North. These are the corners now. This is the northeast corner. This is the southwest corner. And this is the northwest corner. And this is southeast corner. So both are from same point here. A goes 20 kilometers towards the northeast, nothing but cross. This is 20. This is 20. Here A. And coming to from the same point, B goes 16 kilometers towards the east. B goes like that, 16 kilometers toward the east. And 12 kilometers toward the north. North means up. This is 12. How far both A and B are at the same position? How far A and B are at the particular point? Whether both are at the same point. Remember, this is the distance traveled by B. 20 is the distance traveled by A. So if you observe, it looks like right angle triangle. Na? So root 16 square plus 12 square. 256 plus 144 is 400 under the root, that is 20. Nothing but both A and B are at the same point. Both A and B are at the same point. Good, Masreya. Yuvraj. Both are at the same point. Okay. Okay. Next one. Last example. So everyone try to spend some time for the practice regularly. And our Naresh Technologies provides a bright career for you, because if you are attending the company specific trainings by the different companies like Wipro, Infosys, Cognizant, Entity Data, Hexaware, IBM, Capgemini, while writing the exam, it helps a lot. And moreover, we conduct this class is in online only, but whatever the possibility things in your hand, you can do. Every time it is not possible to understand completely in online, but this is the only way to possible here. So you're attending the classes from different one. So thanks to the Naresh Technologies people also to provide this opportunity. to every student to make the student get benefit. E becomes G, corresponding letters now. So E numeric number is 5. Everyone should remember the numeric numbers. E5, G7, K11, M13, C3, I9. 5 becomes 7 means plus 2. 11 becomes 13 means plus 2. 13 becomes 19 means, sorry, 3 becomes 9 means plus 6. The logic is first letter plus 2, second letter plus 2, third letter is plus 9. The numeric number of O is 15. This is the way you have to solve it. U21, many of the students are third years. That is the reason. M13. So 15 plus 2, 17. What is the 17th letter? Q is the 17th letter. 21 plus 2, 23. 23 is the W. And 13 plus 6, 19th. What is the 19th letter? S is the 19th letter. QWS. QWS. Good move. Anjali, what is yoga? HOGA. Okay. QWS is the correct answer. So I hope everyone utilizes the class in a proper way. Thank you very much for spending your valuable time. Okay. So this is the last question now. Give the answer because I think very few members are interesting. I will wind up the session with this example. Thanks for your response, Anjali, Pallavi, Vaishnavi. So keep it up. I thought that many of you are third years. So try to communicate, try to be active in the classes. Nowadays, most of the companies, if you clear the online test, 75% of the interview is over. Yeah, Yuvraj, I share my website to you. You can go with that website. In that, complete aptitude questions are there. Aptitude and reasoning. Just durganaresh.com. Every day, don't spend 13 hours or 14 hours, but just spend only 1 hour continuously for the practice until you may get the job. And due to time constraint also for some of the examples, we spend very less time. Thank you, Ma. Thank you all. So what is the answer for this? What is the value of 2 cube? 2 cube is 8. 2 square is 4. 8 minus 4, 4. 3 cube is 27. 3 square is 9. 27 minus 9, 18. Pavan, better to contact the main office. Okay, otherwise, shortly you may get the message regarding that video. For some students, I really appreciate your hard work and your way of response. In competitive, there is no ending for the subject. So if you feel that, sir, these questions, 10 questions are easy, don't think that the whole aptitude or whole the company online test, they are not giving only those 10 questions. If you prepare 10 questions, those are not enough. If you prepare 1,000 questions, those are not enough. Na? And 5 cube is 125. 5 square is 25. 125 minus 25, 100. At least identify the logic from this. Shreya, you asked me about the patterns is same for all the companies. TCS pattern is the different. Infosys pattern is the different. Accenture pattern is the different. Infosys, the level of difficulty is different. Questions mark, the level of difficulty in the questions is the different. Cognizant, the level of difficulty in the questions is different. Yeah, for Wipro, this is the only pattern. Don't confuse. So until unless they may change the pattern for every 2 years or every 3 years, depends on the decision taken by the company people. That is not related to us. Okay. Kanchana, 1210 is the correct answer. What is the logic? So 294 means 7 cube minus 7 square. 343 minus 49. 294. So 2 cube minus 2 square. 3 cube minus 3 square. 5 cube minus 5 square. 7 cube minus 7 square. Next is number should be so maximum next to Sunday Infosys preparation webinar will be there. Subrahma Chandra Mohan. 2, 3, 5, 7 are the prime numbers. After 7, the prime number should be 11. 11 cube minus 11 square. So 11 cube is 1331. 11 square is 121. 1331 minus 1221 is 1210. 1210. Good ma, Ganga Devi. Okay. So any doubt up to that? Thank you. Thank you all. So this is my mail ID. If anyone wants to share your doubts, aptitudenaresh@gmail.com. And everyone say to thanks for the Naresh Technologies people also. So I am one of the trainer in Naresh Technologies for last 7 years out of my 12 years of experience. So thank you everyone. Thank you all.